What's going on, everyone? HueFin News coming at you with another daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Today is September the 1st, 2017. Bitcoin hit another all-time high. Ethereum Classic almost made an all-time high today. Man, if you guys ain't in the market raking in this profit is ridiculous, because all of these cryptocurrencies are making moves higher. And that's just a sign of the enthusiasm that is in the cryptocurrency market. Once more and more people become aware of this new phenomenon, then more and more people will try to get a piece of one of these major cryptocurrencies. Now, with that being said, that's what we do here at HueFin News, to give you guys the opportunity of trying to pinpoint a great entry and also an exit place for you guys to get out particular trades that you guys are in. But please note that at HueFin News, we are giving you guys news according to the charts, okay? Because we are not investment advisors and we are not giving guys investment advice, but we just simply want to show you guys how profitable you can be going into the market just by looking at the price bars and the volume, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at this website and check out what some of these major cryptocurrencies have done today. So looking at Bitcoin, has $80 billion market cap. It's up 3.39%. Ethereum, which is second, is up almost 1%. Bitcoin Cash had a phenomenal day today as well at 5.64. They're finally trading above that $600 area support that we've been mentioning over the last couple of trading days. Ripple is down almost 2%. We'll talk about that particular chart in a moment. Litecoin had another phenomenal day of 20%. NAM is down 70.75%. Dash is up 3.39. IOTA is down 5%. Monero is up almost 0.5%. Ethereum Classic is up 33.67%. See, if you guys, for those of you who has been real active in the cryptocurrency market, you guys know that majority of these major cryptocurrencies have already experienced extremely high push up bars. A lot of these cryptocurrencies have shot up in the last 2 or 3 weeks with exceedingly high demand, showing us that there's an interest in higher prices for the majority of these cryptocurrencies. And that's a positive if you guys were already in the market prior to those major moves. So we go ahead and look at NEO as well. They're down 4.14%. It seems like NEO is the only cryptocurrency not interested in higher prices. And we'll talk about that once we look at their chart. But let's go ahead and look at the Bitfinex website and start off with Bitcoin. And let's see what is going on with it. So looking at Bitcoin, you guys notice on the daily chart that they made another all-time high today. And as well, the bar is awfully strong. The market came open and it shot down just for a little bit. But overall, the buyers came in and overwhelmed the sellers in the market. And the market was able to close higher than yesterday. So it looks like Bitcoin is going to touch that $5,000 area. And the market in the background for Bitcoin is continuing to give us precursors of strength. So our analysis for Bitcoin is easy. We're expecting them to continue to move higher. Right now, they are up 4.07%. Last trade was at $4,910.20. So next, we're going to go ahead and check out Ethereum. So looking at Ethereum, they're up 0.77%. If you guys notice, the last trade for them was at $390.14. And Ethereum is slowly making those higher highs as it was doing back around the 24th, 25th, and 26th of August. It's doing the same thing now. But overall, we're still expecting Ethereum to go ahead and hit that $400 area. Matter of fact, there's a lot of high volume on this particular bar, so that could be indication of more sellers or more buyers. So tomorrow's bar will allow us to see whether or not it was more sellers or buyers in the market today. But since we have all that strength in the background for Ethereum, we're going to go ahead and say that they're going to move higher as well. So next, we're going to go ahead and check out Bitcoin Cash. So here we go. You guys can tell that Bitcoin is now back above that $600 area. Last trade was around $625. They are up 5.23%. Last trade was at $625.32. So the market today has shown us some stockpile upon this particular daily price bar, but overall the market may trade sideways, but from the background you can kind of tell that the buyers are more interested in higher prices for Bitcoin Cash from this point. So they just had to accept a lot of the stockpile today, but overall we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher. Now granted, tomorrow may be a sideways trade. The market might trade sideways for Bitcoin Cash, but overall long term it looks like the market's going to be trending higher. So now we're going to go ahead and check out Ripple. So if you guys tell the daily price bar today, it looks like a trial run. So tomorrow we have to wait and see whether or not the market had more sellers or buyers today. If there was more sellers in the market for today, then Ripple will have a down day lower than the close of today's bar. But if the buyers came in the market, then the market will close higher, and then we will continue with our precursor of strength, and that Ripple will move higher. So with that being said, we're expecting Ripple just to trade sideways until we get a confirmation on tomorrow's bar on whether or not it's a precursor of strength or precursor of weakness. So our analysis currently stands that Ripple will move sideways until we get confirmation on tomorrow's bar. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and check out Litecoin. So you guys know in the video that we mentioned yesterday that I've pulled out this area of resistance that Litecoin was trading at previously in this background. And I told you guys that it was our presumption that the market wasn't going to try to break through that bar. But look at what happened today. That tells you that this area that once acted as resistance is now no more valid. This major push to go up bar occurred today with excessively high volume, which tells us that there is a tremendous amount of interest to higher prices for Litecoin. It's been in the making ever since the 23rd of August, since we said that Litecoin should be moving higher, and ever since then the market has been moving higher. And today it really hit a peak point today of around $90, $91 possibly. So we're still expecting Litecoin to continue to move higher, but granted that since we have such a widespread bar today, that the market may actually be lower tomorrow. Okay, so I just want to give you guys that heads up, because the bar closed lower than the high of today's bar, which is an indication, it's a precursor that stockpile has entered in this particular market. So the market may actually take a rest tomorrow, but long term Litecoin is going to go higher. So next we're going to go ahead and check out Dash. So Dash is up 4.160%. Last trade was at $397.78. And they are almost back up here towards the high that occurred on the 26th of August. And today's bar is also a precursor of strength. So we're expecting Dash to continue to move higher. We said in our video yesterday that Dash is on its way to 400 and is only almost $2.22 from there. So we're expecting them to at least clips that $400 area, and then possibly will even break higher than the all-time high that occurred on the 26th of August, because we see a lot of precursor strength in the background. So we're expecting Dash to continue to move higher. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and check out the laggard, Neo. Seems like it doesn't want to participate right now with the rest of the cryptocurrencies, because we have had 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's the 5th day that Neo has been down, and currently it looked like that the market is not giving us no signs of strength. It's not giving us any precursors of strength. The market is continuing to move lower and lower. We have had a trial run bar that occurred on the 29th of August, and it wasn't successful. We have another trial run bar today. So we have to wait on tomorrow to see whether or not the market will be lower or whether the market will close higher. Now, since we have all this precursor weakness in the background, it's our expectation that Neo will continue to be weak and move lower. Okay. But we need confirmation on tomorrow's bar before we will have a definitive position in Neo on whether it's going to move higher or lower. But as it stands now, Neo is giving us precursors of weakness, and we'll need to wait until we see precursors of strength before we will change our analysis. So now we're going to go ahead and check out Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is up 31.63%. Last trade was at $22.17. And man, if there's no interest in Ethereum Classic, then we do not need to be trading. This is a definite push to go up bar. This was a phenomenal day. If you guys was already in the market prior to then, which we have already told you guys that you should have been in this at this particular time, all the way since like the 20th, 26th, 27th of August, we were forecasting that Ethereum Classic should be moving higher. And today we finally got our vindication. They have been phenomenal, made a phenomenal move upward, almost made all-time highs, which is a powerful sign for Ethereum Classic, because over the last couple of weeks, Ethereum Classic was showing no effort into trying to move upward. Rather, in fact, it was just trading sideways in this very small channel over the last couple of weeks. So seeing a bar as healthy as today gives us more indication of precursors of strength to come for Ethereum Classic. Okay, so we're expecting Ethereum Classic to move sideways since the market has already shot all the way up towards its all-time high. The 3 peaks that occurred on the June 18th, June 11th, and as well as on May 25th. This is the 4th time that Ethereum Classic is back around this area. And every time that the market came up in this area, you saw a very dramatic drop in the market. So we need to be just mindful of that the market can do a very swift drop for Ethereum Classic. So we need to wait and see if we have more precursors of strength for Ethereum Classic before we will say it'll move higher. So with our analysis for today for Ethereum Classic, we're expecting them just to move sideways, and tomorrow's bar, whether it's lower or higher, will put more definitiveness on whether the market will move higher. But if the market closed lower than today's bar, then we might continue with our analysis of sideways trading action or moving lower, depending on the type of bar we have. Okay. So the last one we're going to check out is Monero. So Monero had a pretty good move higher today, but stockpile came in as the market almost made all-time highs again, but it wasn't successful. So that tells us that the sellers of the market was the dominant feature on today's price bar, because the market closed towards the middle or the bottom end of the bar, which could be a precursor of weakness. So if we have a down bar on tomorrow, then we'll definitely know that Monero will not be making higher highs. With that being said, we're expecting Monero to possibly move sideways on tomorrow, if not lower, because this is the second time Monero has came up here to this market, to this price area, and it has fell down. So we might have strength in this particular market as well, because the last two trading days, the 30th and the 31st of August, were precursors of strength. And now the market seller just came out and wanted to hit Monero with a lot of selling. And if the buyers in the market were willing to absorb it, was willing to buy it up, then the market will end up higher tomorrow. So we just have to wait and see on tomorrow's bar. So currently we'll just say that Monero is going to trade sideways. But if you just go with the bars in the background, Monero should be moving higher, okay? And they are up 0.5%. Last trade was at $141.92. So if any of those other major cryptocurrencies have another high day, like Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum, then Monero might follow also behind them and move higher as well. Just since the majority of the market is buying into the market, you might have other market participants for Monero to get in and push this price higher as well. So with Monero, we're saying that they will trade sideways to higher for tomorrow. So that's all we got for today at HueFin News, guys. We hope you guys are appreciating the videos that we're putting out. It's a purpose for us to show you guys that you can also have confidence in the market and predicting where cryptocurrencies are going to move with high precision. And you can just kind of sit back and understand what the market is telling you, and then you're able to see, I need to go ahead and exit out my position, or now's the perfect time to get in the market. That's how we are able to continue making profits in the market. Is based off what the language of these markets is telling us. And that's the point that we're trying to convey to you guys about doing these daily cryptocurrency market analysis, to show you guys that you can do this in relatively short time. We just did 9 cryptocurrencies in less than 20 minutes. And with high precision, we can already tell where these cryptocurrencies are planned to move next. Okay. So that's how you guys do this. You guys don't need to waste a lot of your time with these indicators and consolidation and these terminologies that all these other individuals use, because we make it as simplistic as possible, especially for the new ones who find this cryptocurrency quite interesting and would like to get involved prior to the majority of everyone else jumping on board. So with that being said, you guys continue to subscribe to these videos, and also continue to like and share. And if you guys got any questions or comments, like I said on the previous videos, go ahead and leave it in the comment section of this video, and then we'll respond back to you guys. But yeah, that's what we do here. We make this so simple. This is easy once you understand the language. It's just like learning a foreign language, like picking up a second language. You just guys got to learn this particular language that the market has, and once you learn it, you'll have it for the rest of your lives, and you also could be able to pass this down to your kids or other family members, because this is that powerful. So with that being said, that's all I got for today. You guys take care, have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later.